This is going to be my first unboxing video. The last time we took a look at my models, some of the car models that I have. This is going to be a DeSoto model that is the first, I think it's the first American car that I've ordered. I was just shopping on eBay looking for another model that I was going to do a video on, and I just saw this model and it was like $50. I mean, it was just so cheap, but it was really beautiful. And I ordered it and it came here like within a week. It was really fast because it only came from like 2 states over. And then the figure here, there isn't really anything on the package telling me what it is. It could be a little embarrassing. This could end up being a surprise of some sort. I mean, I haven't ordered anything weird, I promise. Especially when you like order figures, like I think it was a pre-order, you sometimes have to wait like months and months. I think this took like 8 months. And it's like a $35 thing. So, this box just shows up and it's just like, well, okay, so what's this going to be? So which one should I do first?
Which one?
While I'm working on it, might as well talk a little bit about what actually model this is. This DeSoto is it's basically an extinct make of car that Chrysler actually created it in, I think, 1929. It wasn't actually a company taken over by them that merged in like all the BMC makes that I talked about. It was just a name, a brand they came up with to sell kind of higher range models, maybe not exactly luxury, because Walter Chrysler wanted his name to be on the luxury cars, but it was for like upper market. So Plymouth was supposed to be the working man's car. Dodge was maybe middle class and sporty cars. And then DeSoto was just supposed to be somewhere in the middle, like say a Buick. Really just the economy had overheated in the 50s and it just needed to cool off for a few years. So the auto market kind of got a little bit tight in the late 50s. And because of that, even though the DeSoto cars of the late 50s and early 60s were like some of the absolute prettiest, in my opinion anyway, but on family cars in the US, in 1960 they decided to get rid of it. And so that means that the 1961 models were the very, very last. So I'm going to just lift it out of here. Can't think of any other better way to do it. It's pretty well packaged. Yeah, I guess it would survive a few kicks if the delivery guy was so inclined. That's the box. Nothing else in there, so just get rid of that. All right. So here it is. So I'd like to do this in a way that makes sense. With the tape. All right, if I do it that way, it'll take forever. I'm just going to cut the tape. Half the point. Maybe it's all the point. Oh, I sliced my table. I sliced the... See, I thought I was being clever with the knife. Aha! I'm all prepared. And then I sliced the table. Okay, so let's see how well you can see that. This is what we have so far. It's still in the box. Let's see if I can do this without putting another gash in my table. This is pretty nice so far. I'm really, really, really encouraged by what I see. So I've just got to figure out the best way to open it. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Seriously big vehicle here. Yeah, compared with like my little mini cars that I have, they're all 1/18 scale. This is like huge. Where am I going to put it? I haven't even thought of that. See, that's the thing, is I went and bought this. I didn't even think about where I would actually display it. I just wanted it. All right, there she is. Let's show. I should really. I can see why I wanted this now. It is a really, really pretty model. This is a really beautiful car. I am so glad I got it. And I believe this is one of Virgil Exner's designs. I think he left Chrysler not long after this was done. I don't remember the reason. I read about it briefly before I did this video, and then I went and forgot it. There was something special about how the front radiator grill was done, that it was a different pattern at the top portion, which you see these two horizontal patterns. It was a little different in the top portion than in the lower portion by the lower two lights. That's our DeSoto Adventurer. So I'm going to move this over here and get to the next box. I don't want to block my... Okay. Box number 2. All right, let's find out what this actually is. It's been sitting around for 2 months, or maybe not that long, but more than a month for sure. Let's see. It is, I think... they like to put these little cards in here. What's this? Just let's enjoy otaku life. And I don't know what character that's supposed to be. Maybe it's one of their own characters. Paper. And ooh, it's really small. Okay, this could be good though because the scale might be. Just get rid of that. So it is a Figma figure. I do order these, and this is actually kind of a really small box for Figma. They usually come in a box that's like, you know, a little bigger, but you don't know who it is yet. All right, get my knife again. It's a really nice little box, and it's they just call it Action Figure Series Blazer Body Emily. So let me take her out of here. I try to get her as close to the camera as possible. And okay, and this is really simple packaging. If you've done these, you've seen this before, and if you collect a lot of figures, you know this is pretty standard. But it is very small. She's not big, and that's intentional. Like I actually want smaller figures so that I can pose them with the different vehicles. The way they lovingly, it's kind of a very strong plasticky smell. It's not a bad smell, but it's definitely potent. Okay, this must be the other. Oh, I see how they did it. They just slided it in underneath and they taped it because they tape everything in Japan. They really love their tape. And they put these little baggies and stuff, which is kind of overkill, but okay. Oh, I don't know if I want to show that. It's so you can disassemble her and put a lower body version where she sits. And yes, that's why I wanted this figure, because she can sit. But here is all the other. There's a little bit of a glare. This is all natural light too. That's how much brightness I get in this place, facing the sun. All the different other hands and things that you can put that are shown on the thing. So here she is. Oh, they put this. It's just amazing that the extent of. So here's how she comes. She's kind of got this plastic like this, and then there's another little halo of it to protect her head. It's just, you'd never get that in America. You'd never get that attention to detail. And I know these are made in China, but they do it this way to the requirements of what the manufacturer or what the company that licenses these wants. It even fits around her hair. So somebody actually put that on there like that. So there she is. There's Emily. And it's a school uniform basically, and here's her hairstyle. And this was probably like a $40 or $50 figure. I mean, it's not really expensive. I'm noticing this one does not appear to come with a stand unless it's hidden in there somewhere. I'll have to find out. Yes, she'll even stand on her own. She doesn't even need a stand. It's perfectly balanced. I love figures like that you can actually stand without a stand. Yeah, eventually she'll fall over, but this table isn't exactly level. I'm really pleased with that. That's pretty good for a $50 figure, although I will say I waited a long time for it.